Hello good people, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I will share how I scored CRS 475 to immigrate to Canada. For those of you who don't know what CRS score is the shortest version of comprehensive ranking system. You see, Canada is inviting a lot of people every year to move to Canada as a new permanent resident. And CRS score is the system how Canada determines who is more skilled than the others. It is kind of an overall point-based system, based on a few factors like your age, your experience, your studies, your English or French skills, and your marital status, of course. Your CRS score determines your chance of immigrating to Canada, and this is the first step you need to take when the idea of moving to Canada comes to your mind. Let me tell you one secret. Most immigration agencies charges a hefty fee to check your CRS score. And to be honest, you can check your CRS score right now for free from the official website of IRCC. I'll share the link below in the description box. Go to that link, check your CRS score now. But before you go away, let me show you how I scored 475 and how to calculate your CRS score. Hey guys, so to calculate your CRS score, you must go to the official website of Government of Canada, which is cic.gc. So first thing you do is go and visit the link, which is the official website from Government of Canada. Here is a free tool where you can check your CRS score. Don't worry, even if you don't have IELTS or you don't have your ECA results yet, you can just put down your assumed number or your expected number and see where you will be with your expected numbers. So even if you haven't set for your IELTS yet and you don't know how much you're gonna get, but you know and you have a feeling that you will get certain band score, you can put your IELTS score there and then find out what your CRS score would be, and then you can decide whether you need to level up with your IELTS or maybe with your education. So the first thing you need to do is go through and read all the instructions here and then go for calculation. But I will show you how I scored 475 in the CRS calculator, and you can also follow me along and check your own score too. The first question is, what is your marital status? So if you're married, you select married. If you're not married, you select whatever applies to you. So since I was married when I was applying, so I selected married. And it's asking me if my spouse is from Canada or she is a citizen of Canada or a permanent resident of Canada. Since she is from Bangladesh, I will just select no. So then the next question is asking me where my spouse will come with me to Canada. Since my spouse didn't came to Canada with me, I selected no. If you select yes, you will see some other changes on the app calculation. It will ask your spouse's details like what's her education or if she has done IELTS or not. So make sure you fill that up properly. And then number 3 question is asking how old are you. So when I was applying, I was actually 29 years old, so I put 29, and it's asking me what is your level of education. So here it says clearly that you need to get your education certificate ECA. ECA is actually a calculation system and that converts your own education, educations from your country to Canadian standard. So there are some governing bodies that does this. I think you can find information if you just search on YouTube what are those, and I'll probably make some other video later on. But the first, if you do ECA, you need to you must need to do ECA to be able to go forward. But the thing is that since you are just figuring out what your CRS score would be, you can just select whatever applies to you. So since I did my MBA and in my ECA report I got master's equivalent, which is to Canadian master's equivalent, so I selected master's. Since if you don't have ECA done when you're calculating, you just select whatever applies to you. It doesn't matter. Since if you're done your bachelor's degree, you just select bachelor's degree. If you done bachelor's degree and diploma, then you select 2 or more certificates. It depends actually. So you just select whatever applies to you and then go forward. So it's asking me, have you earned a Canadian degree or diploma or certificate? So since I don't have any Canadian education, I selected no. So then it's asking me official language. So Canada's official language is English and French. So it's asking me whether I have done IELTS or French test. So I selected yes, and then it's asking me which test I did. So these are the accepted English test or French test module. So most popular one is IELTS. So I'll just select IELTS, and then you need to put down all your scores. So since at this stage you don't have IELTS score yet, but you just need to put down whatever your expected score is. So you put down your expected score, and then it will give you your total CRS score. Since I had my IELTS score already, I'll just go forward and just put it down. So my speaking was 7, and then listening I got 8.5, and reading I got 8.52, and writing I got 7. So this is my total IELTS score. I'll probably make a video again how I scored this CLB 9 or IELTS score band score 8 in future videos. I will share my experience with you guys. So it's asking me, do you have other language results? Asking me if you have done French test, then you can select. If not, for me it was not applicable, so I just selected not applicable. Asking me work experience. In last 10 years, how many years of skilled work experience in Canada do you have? So this one is very tricky. So it's asking you if you have any work experience in Canada. Since most of us don't have Canadian experience, we will just select none or less than a year. So we select none or less than a year, and then it's asking you in last 10 years when you're calculating your score, in last 10 years how many years of foreign experience you have. So this is actual work experience that you need to put down. So it's asking you if you have any full-time experience, how many years of experience you have. So since I had more than 3 years of experience, I just put 3 years or more. And then it's asking me, do you have certificate of qualifications from Canadian province or territory of it? So it's asking me if I have done any qualification test or like any kind of diploma or any kind of trade courses. So since I didn't do it, so I just selected no. Do you have any valid job offer from labor market? So since I didn't have any job offer, so I just selected no. And then, do you have any nomination certificate from a province or territory? Since I did not have at the time, I did not have any kind of nominations from any provinces, I selected no. So in asking me, do you or your spouse or common law partner, ask me if they come with you in Canada, have at least one brother. So it's asking me if I have any relatives or my spouse have any brother or like any kind of relative. So it's asking me what kind of it's showing me what kind of relatives it's related to. So it's with this calculator, if you have any kind of relative that are your blood relative or your relative by marriage, you will get some extra points. So since it's not applicable to me, I'll just select no. And then the last point is calculating your score. So bear in mind one thing is, if you selected your spouse is coming with you in here, I selected no. But if you selected yes, then it would have asked you some other extra questions about your spouse status, like if she has done IELTS or what's her education qualifications are. So since I selected my spouse is not coming with me, it didn't ask me those questions. So you just select calculate your score, and boom, you see it breakdowns how your score is calculated. So and if for what section you got how much mark. So for age I got 110, for level of educations I got 135, for official language which is IELTS I got 130, and that's actually reflecting here how I got 130, and then its total score is 375. So for my spouse, I actually did not get any kind of points because I did not include my spouse as coming along with me. Here is showing my some points for my language ability and for work experience. So the total score is here. So this is how I scored 475. So as you can see, this was I got my ITA invitation to apply for PR in January 2020. So it's been already 1 year that I got the invitation, and it took me almost 2 or 3 years of preparations for getting here. So it's a long journey. You need to make sure that you have the right mindset and you prepare well. So please do not go to any agent to calculate your CRS score, or do not give money to anyone. If you need to calculate your CRS score as many times you want, you can select it here. You can come here and just do it by yourself. See, you can keep changing the numbers here if you don't know how much you're gonna score. Like say if I change 6.5 here and then writing is 6.5 and then I go back and then calculate my score again, it will change again. See, it comes back to 409. So you keep changing the numbers and then determine how much you need to score in IELTS also to go to your target CRS score. So that was it for today's video. I think this video helped you with some informations, and you can now calculate your own CRS score and see if you are actually have any realistic chance of immigrating to Canada. So I wish you good luck with your application, and stay healthy, stay well, stay humble, take care.